All right, guys, welcome to our pod play episode number 2. I am Dread,
I am Gary.
or Easy Axis.
Yes.
All right, so basically what we do here is we do a little WWE podcast type of thing, but we do it live commentary while we're playing WWE 2k16. So it's pretty cool. You'll see us react to the game, I guess, if something crazy happens or whatnot. But
Yeah.
anyway, so what we like to do is we like to stick to one topic per show.
Yep. Last
So-
week we did Raw.
Yeah, last week we did basically Survivor Series.
Survivor Series and Raw, yeah.
Yeah. So this week we're going to discuss the Divas, or the women's division. Now, the reason I thought we should do this is because recently, this week on Raw, Paige and Charlotte ended the show with a contract signing segment.
Yes.
But first, let's talk about the NXT Divas, because this is where the Divas learn to wrestle, learn to do promos, and we see the result in that in the girls that came up recently, in Becky, Charlotte, even Paige. All these girls came out of NXT.
Yes.
What do you think of the NXT Divas division?
The new NXT Divas division, I mean, Bayley's still down there. We know this. I believe they're letting others shine. I've seen Alexa Bliss has been getting a strong push from the crowd and whatnot.
Right.
She's been doing the thing with Blake and Murphy, and I really like her character ever since she's gone bad. So I think she's another potential like hierarchy person that could be coming through.
I think what a lot of people say is that since they called up Sasha, Charlotte, Becky, the division's not as strong. And I actually don't agree with that at all. Becky, Sasha, and Charlotte were superstars, like in the Divas division. But I think the Divas division is deeper than it ever was in NXT right now.
Oh, yes.
Because there's a lot of good talent down there.
There's a lot of talent down there. They were superstars coming in because they already had a name to themselves coming through. Charlotte, obviously, with her father. Sasha, she was rolling through with a lot of indie programs.
Yeah.
And Becky, she came from Finn's schooling over there in Ireland.
Oh, Tyler Breeze, this is me.
But yes, there's a lot of talent that's actually down there right now. I like seeing. Actually, I don't know if you've seen the second episode of Breaking Ground, but they had a lot with Dana Brooke in there.
Right.
And it's actually they made me respect her a lot more as a wrestler
Yeah,
than as a competitor.
I was not a fan of Dana Brooke until I actually watched that.
Because they actually show like what they're actually going through, and she actually puts a lot for this business. And
Yeah.
kudos to her for real. I really like.
I
What
don't know.
she's doing.
I'm still not a huge fan of hers, but I definitely like her more than I did before.
Yeah.
I was not a big fan at all of hers.
No, I mean I respect her.
But-
her, and she's very talented. I'm not gonna lie.
So what do you think about the champion, Bayley? What do you think about Bayley?
Bayley, she's
Bayley's amazing.
Bayley is amazing. She's like
Oh God, Brock versus Tyler Breeze is not good.
Bayley. She's amazing. I really like what she's going for. She has a huge.
That was quick.
That was really quick. She has a real big reaction with the kids and everything. Like a lot of people say she's the female John Cena, but she's actually a great wrestler.
But she's
well.
awesome. She's an amazing wrestler. She Bayley to bellied Murphy. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see that.
That was awesome. But yeah, she's awesome. I honestly think I think she's better than Charlotte, in my opinion. Sasha might be the only one I think is ahead of her.
I think with the four.
I think she's ahead of
horsewomen-
Charlotte and Becky.
I think with the four horsemen back in the NXT is that they all had a lot of chemistry with each other. That's why they were able to put on such great matches with each other, and that's why a lot of people feel like the NXT women's division is not as strong as it used to be because of
Right.
the three leaving. But you give these girls down here some more time with each other, I think they can actually put on great matches and give you great shows. I've seen quite a bit. I mean, let's see, Eva Marie, she's gotten better. Not the greatest, but you can tell she's working on her in-ring performance.
Yeah.
She's trying.
I want to talk about Eva in a little bit. But so Alexa Bliss, we talked about Alexa Bliss. She just recently got into the main event-ish, the
For the-
title
Yeah, for the title picture.
for the women's. And honestly, oh god, they're both going after me. No. All right.
Hey, you got off.
But yeah, so I like Alexa Bliss a lot. I've liked her since she was a good guy. But I don't know. I love her as a heel. She's an awesome heel. And I
Yes.
didn't see it coming because she was all sparkle.
Yeah,
That was her gimmick before.
she was.
I don't like her teammates. I don't like Blake and Murphy. They have no personality at all.
No,
But she is
they don't have
awesome.
a personality, but
She's literally the reason why that team has any entertaining value to it. Blake is entertaining in the sense that he wears his hair in weird ways,
yeah,
but that's about it.
yeah. I mean,
But
they're-
Alexa's amazing, man. She's one of my favorite in the division, and the other that doesn't get the respect she deserves is Carmella.
Carmella, I love Carmella. She's awesome. Her with Enzo Amore and Big Cass. They all have great personalities, I think, and they all great talkers on the mic. Big Cass, Enzo, he's more of the talker.
Yeah, but that's their dynamic.
Yeah, that's their dynamic. Enzo,
Enzo
can
talks,
talk.
Cass destroys. Enzo doesn't destroy anything. But
Enzo gets destroyed more than anything else. But Carmella, she not only I feel like she's like a real huge part of that group. Like she's like I can't see her with anyone else besides that group. It's kind of like how
see, I don't agree with that. I can see her without that group more than I can see any of the other two without that group. Because I can't see Cass being any. Oh God, The Rock just chucked
Jesus.
me over the rope. But I can't see Cass being anything really without Enzo because he
no.
can't talk.
No.
And Enzo, I see Enzo being a Santino without Cass.
Yes.
But
I get what
Carmella,
you're
I
saying.
can see Carmella go off and do her own thing. And that's what she does in NXT. When she's with Enzo and Cass, she's their manager. But when she has a match, they don't even come out.
No,
She's
no.
her own person.
She is her own person,
So
and
I think she's awesome. That's basically the veteran core of the NXT Diva division is Bayley, Alexa, and Carmella.
yeah, right now.
I think Bayley comes up very soon.
hmm
I don't know about Alexa. I don't know what they're gonna do with her because she's actually a very underrated wrestler.
She really is.
She can
She's
wrestle,
getting
and she
better.
has an awesome finisher. Do you know it? I think it's called the Spark. Is it the Sparkle Splash?
The spark.
She does like almost like a frog splash, but she like spins in midair.
Ah,
It's pretty cool.
I think I've
But
seen it, but I never knew the name of the.
yeah,
move.
but she's awesome. Carmella's great. Now Nia Jax is a new,
Yes, she is.
and she actually just faced Carmella, and she destroyed Carmella.
She's the German Samoan. I believe that's what she said she was.
Right. She's related to this guy that I'm about to eliminate.
Ah. Everyone's
She's
related
what?
to The Rock.
Yeah. Everyone's related to each other. But yeah, she's. I think she's on somewhat of a fast track.
Yeah, given her like stature as a woman, she really is a dominant force. To be
Yeah, but
reckoned with.
even the way they're using her in NXT, like especially she just destroyed Carmella, who's a veteran, and I'm not happy about that to be honest, because I like Carmella. And when Bayley moves up, I think champion should be either Alexa or Carmella. They've been there the longest, and they can work the ring.
But yeah, like I said, I've seen Nia Jax. I actually seen her perform a few times down in the NXT live shows down in
Yeah,
Fort
when they
Pierce.
travel.
I have seen her perform, and she's actually not that bad of a wrestler. I think she's getting better as a wrestler. I've seen her in tag matches, either with Dana Brooke.
I don't know anything about her until she arrived in NXT. Do you know if she was an indie person?
I do not think she had any indie background history. I'm not 100% sure, but I really don't think she did.
Yeah,
Because I'm
I
pretty
mean, she
positive
doesn't
I would
look.
have heard of her. Even if she did have an indie background, you would think she would get like at least signed to a different promotion, such as TNA or something like that.
Right,
But nobody brought her through.
Like she doesn't look new, which is because that's why I asked. Because when she wrestles, she looks like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And that she came very quickly. So I just wonder if I'm sure
Yeah,
she's
she
wrestled
has,
before.
I've always
She has
heard
some
that,
she has Samoan in her.
Yeah,
she knows
I've heard
she knows what
Samoans
she's
know
doing.
how to really work the ring and
right.
work the circuit.
But
so-
yeah, my fear, not really fear, because I wouldn't hate it, I guess. But when Bayley moves up, I think they're gonna roll with Nia or Asuka, who we should probably talk about now.
Yes, and Asuka, she has a name for herself. She came through New Japan.
Yep.
She had a pretty great career, I think, over there, if I'm not mistaken. And she had a great gimmick where she wore like this doll mask type of thing going to the ring.
She's awesome. She's very entertaining. That's what WWE wants. They want entertainment.
I seen her very first match not too long ago, and she wrestled Dana Brooke, and she put on some crazy moves.
Right.
Like moves I've never seen before, and I'm like, wow, she really impressed me.
Dana Brooke just challenged her to a rematch in the recent NXT taping, so they're gonna go at it again. But this is the thing with Asuka, she's super entertaining without needing to talk at all, because she cannot talk. She's straight up Japanese. She has a very, very thick accent, but the thing is, like, she doesn't seem like she needs to be honest.
No, she's like I said, from the first performance of the ring, her in-ring ability, it was really awesome, and I gave her much credit. Like I said, I saw her do moves that I've never seen anybody really much do. Like, even for like men to do something like that.
Right.
She was crazy and very like flexible. I seen her put in this weird like submission type guillotine hold, and I'm like, what is this?
See, I wasn't surprised about that, because I didn't watch much of her before, but when I heard that WWE signed her, I looked into her, and I saw that she was a really good wrestler. What I didn't really expect, because I didn't really watch anything of her, is how her charisma in the ring. She's crazy. And she's awesome. So I think I could see her moving up quicker than, say, like Hideo Itami, because he needs more speaking work, while she might not.
No.
She can be entertaining without it, especially with her mask gimmick. She doesn't have to talk if she doesn't want to.
No, especially with the mask gimmick.
She could just be a crazy person.
Silent, crazy person. Yeah.
So yeah.
I like that about her.
And we talked about Dana Brooke.
Like I said, Dana
Brooke.
Like I said, she's getting better. I think so, and she's become more entertaining. Gotten better on the mic skills, definitely, I would say.
Right.
But very athletic girl.
We're double teaming Brian. I didn't even know how to do that. Oh
my God.
Anyway. But yeah, so I wasn't a fan of Dana Brooke. After watching Breaking Ground, I am somewhat. I still think they're giving her way too much of a push, and she's not ready yet, which they kind of cooled down on, which I'm happy about. But since the Asuka stuff, they kind of cooled down. But I think she needs a lot of work, especially in the Breaking Ground. We saw that she kind of needed work.
Yes.
Especially on like selling moves and stuff like that.
Yeah, she had like a hard time with doing it.
But I definitely could see her having a lot of potential. Like, you just need a little bit of mic work, a little bit of ring work, and I think she'll be all right. Oh yeah. God, Andre's so big.
She's definitely got the look for the diva part.
Right. All right, so one person I do want to talk about is Eva Marie. Now, I think WWE is handling Eva Marie completely wrong. Because she can't wrestle. She's not a good wrestler. No. She's trying. I see her trying, and I appreciate that. And I think she is getting better. Mm-hmm. But she can't wrestle yet. She can't speak.
No, not really.
And the fans hate her. So why is WWE pushing her? You didn't see NXT this week, did you?
No, I did not.
At the very end of NXT, spoilers for anybody, she challenged Bayley to a title match. Huh. Now, Eva versus Bayley.
Alexa wasn't too pleased about that, because I'm pretty positive she was trying to go for the title run.
Well, they had their title match. Then Bayley won. But for Eva to be
I'm finally coming out.
the NXT women's division has had so much excitement, so much hype over it, because the women are awesome in the ring. Now putting Eva in a title match, now she challenged her to the title match, and it seemed like Bayley accepted. That doesn't mean it's official. So hopefully it's not official.
I'm hoping not.
Because she doesn't deserve to be anywhere near that title yet.
No.
Like, she's really working hard, and I appreciate that. I hate when the fans just boo the hell out of her. I hate it.
It is
because
awkward
she's trying, and it's not like they're booing her because she's a bad guy. They're booing her because they don't like her, and I don't like that. I think that's very disrespectful, because she's definitely trying. You can see her trying. She took Brian Kendrick's finisher.
Yeah, I mean,
So you
and
see-
she's learning from Kendrick.
Yeah,
Like,
you can
she's
see that
doing her best.
You can see that she's learning, but I think like this is the comparison I made the other day. I think WWE is gonna do something with her like they did with Reigns, where they're gonna push her to when she doesn't deserve it and she's not ready for it. The fans are gonna hate her and reject her immediately, and then you can never turn somebody face like that because the fans don't accept them.
If they're already booing her now before she even wins anything, like, what makes them think that we're gonna like her if she wins a title?
Right. So I don't know. I don't like what they're doing with her, but I do like the fact that she's trying, and I can see that she's trying. She's getting much better in the ring. She's still not anywhere near Bailey level,
No, she's not.
but she's getting much better.
I would like to see. I like to see her improve more, just so one day she could go for that push. But not right now. This is way too early in her career. Way too early, I would say.
Yeah, well, it's not even early in her career, but she's just starting to wrestle.
Like, she's starting to just learn how to wrestle. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, she's been in the business for almost 2 years now, and she's got pulled up straight to the main roster right out the back. And she did not know how to wrestle coming into this.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't like what's going on with me and Brian. All right, I don't like what they're doing. I hope that there's not going to be a title match between her and Bailey, because that seems like a joke to me, honestly. To go from Sasha Banks versus Bailey to something like Bailey versus Eva. That's not good, I think. Especially when you have people like Alexa Bliss, Carmella, even Nia Jax, Dana Brooke, Asuka, and then Eva Marie's gonna get a title match.
What if they do a squash right out the back? And just let Bailey squash him.
I mean,
And to never bring her back up.
if you make Eva compete with Bailey, that's discrediting Bailey.
It is. It really is.
So I am I Vince McMahon, really?
I believe I'm Vince McMahon.
Oh, you are? Oh, you're 19. I was 20. Yeah. Oh, okay. I appreciate you taking Vince for me.
You're welcome.
But all right. So there's another NXT diva that I wanted to talk about, and that's Emma. Now, the reason I want to talk about Emma is because what are they doing with her?
I don't know if this is still a punishment from what she did a while back, where
What did
you've
she
heard
do?
the story where she stole the
Oh,
iPad
right,
case
right.
from Walmart's, and then they actually terminated her contract, and then they brought her back.
I don't know. I don't think that's why.
I don't know if they're still punishing her for something like that, like where they're just making her trying to get back.
I love Emma.
But
She's a great wrestler.
she's actually been putting on some really good matches.
And as a
As a
heel,
heel,
yeah, as a
too.
heel, her personality has been great. With Dana Brooke, I actually enjoy them together.
Yeah, they actually been putting on a good match.
But
They're a pretty good tag team.
The very, very start of what they call the Divas Revolution was Emma and Paige.
Yes.
I don't like the fact that they're not using her. Like, they used her as a joke with Santino, which, I mean, it got her called up.
It got her called up, and she had the
So
little
I get-
gimmick where she like danced with the crowd and whatnot, and had her little dance moment and stuff. Yeah, it was cute for fans and whatnot, like the kids, and that's what Santino was pushing towards too, was helping the kids out and stuff like that, and being
Right.
the joke. But no, I don't think it was for her, and I don't know if she felt comfortable doing that. I mean, you do what they ask you to do, right?
Well, I think she did feel comfortable. I think she enjoyed it, but it's just
I think
without
she enjoys being more of a heel.
without Santino, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
And I don't think you need a jokester female because they don't even get that much time on Raw.
No.
So it's like a waste of a spot, you know?
It is.
So I'm
But
glad
she was getting her time.
I completely understand them sending her down to NXT to work on herself, but she's worked on herself. She's actually really good now.
Yeah.
And she has her gimmick. It's kind of like her making fun of what she used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think that's good. I think she deserves to be called up. To be honest.
She has a sick finisher. The submission move. Where,
Right. Yeah, she's always done that.
I mean, I love that move.
Yeah, that's they a lot of these girls have really cool finishers, to be honest. But yeah, so all right, so we talked about NXT.
Yes.
we can talk about the WWE Divas now. Now, this is something I wanted to bring up. I should have brought it up in NXT because they don't call the women in NXT divas.
No.
And they do in WWE. Why are they called divas? I hate the fact that they're called divas. And I know Sasha Banks doesn't like that they're called divas. I know Trish and Lita don't like that they're called divas. Why are they called divas?
No, I mean, since they changed it to the Divas title, you think that's the reason why they call them Divas?
But that's what I'm saying. Why'd they do that? That's such a stupid move. And for a company that's so politically correct,
you would think that they would call them women.
Right. Women, or just call them superstars too. Why not?
Yeah.
Why aren't they superstars? If you have to differentiate it, just call it women. You've called them women before.
Yeah.
Why change women to divas?
Is women like too...
I feel like divas is almost a derogatory term towards women. It's like you're being
it's
a
like
diva. That's an insult.
That is an insult in a lot of ways. But I always thought women was perfectly fine. I don't understand why they can't call them women.
Now, I don't know if you feel comfortable talking about this here, but you're a fan of the show Total Divas?
I love the show Total Divas.
All right.
Oh my God.
So you're gonna be a little sad when I say this, but they need to get rid of that show.
So they could call it Total Women?
I don't think that fits. But they need to get rid of that show because it's. I mean, I don't watch the show, so I'm probably speaking out of somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like
honestly,
that show's.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The show is really not that great. I just watch it for the pure wrestling entertainment of the whole thing.
Yeah, but like I feel like that show is holding them back from what they actually can be, because they have to act like divas in the show.
I mean, but a lot of it. I mean,
I don't know how much
it does pertain around wrestling because that is their job, that is their career, what they do.
Look at Steve over here.
It does pertain around wrestling because that is their job and that is their career. But the show is mostly going with like kind of like their living, their choices of what they do. They show moments that have happened in the WWE, but they also show it on behind the pictures. And honestly, to tell you the truth, that's actually where I got a lot of like stuff. Even though it's like it's past recordings and stuff like that, and it's
right. It's a few months behind.
Yeah,
right?
It's a few months behind. But they also talk about like other people where I can see Daniel Bryan and see what he's trying to do to go through his progressions of trying to get better and stuff like that.
Honestly, if they retitle the show, because Total Divas is such a terrible name when you're trying to build.
It's on the E! Network. You're trying to go. You're broadening the history between not really like a huge fan base there, so.
Yeah, but when you're trying to build a women's division, a diva revolution, a show like Total Divas is not going to help out.
No. And you know, I'm actually kind of tired that they're going with Divas Revolution. Like, I'm kind of tired of hearing it. And I'm kind of tired about the bickering of the women, where they're like, well, I started the Divas Revolution. I started the Divas Revolution. Like, thank you for eliminating me.
You're welcome.
But I'm kind of tired of hearing that.
Look at Billy Gunn. He's going to eliminate everybody.
I'm kind of tired of hearing that just for the simple fact that, like,
Step
okay,
right
it's past, it's done. Like, this past Raw. This past Raw, you didn't hear them once speak about the Divas Revolution where they were cutting the end promo together with Charlotte and Paige. It was a straight on, I don't like you, you don't like me, we're going to wrestle, and I'm going to beat you type of thing. And I like that. I didn't need to hear, I started the Divas Revolution. It's kind of like bickering women and stuff like that between all 9 female wrestlers. I really did not care at that point. Like, yeah, it was kind of cool in the beginning to see it because it was...
See, I don't think Diva Revolution, the word, was the problem. I think the fact that there was 9 of them was the problem.
Claiming that they all started it?
Well, just the fact that they were trying to fit 9 divas into a segment. You can't call it the Divas Revolution and then have 9 divas fighting each other because it's the same old stuff. We want stuff like what we're going to get. Paige versus Charlotte, one-on-one. We should have Becky versus Sasha in this pay-per-view. I don't understand why Sasha and Becky are doing nothing.
Yeah.
Is 2 diva segments too much for a pay-per-view?
I don't think so.
I don't know. But, I don't know. And along this topic, they need to change the title. They need to change it back to the Women's Championship.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If they cancel Total Divas, I really wouldn't care. I'll be like, oh, that sucks. But I'm like, freeze up my Tuesdays.
But that title, the stupid butterfly title, come on.
I like the old women's title.
Especially when you're promoting people like Ronda Rousey. The WWE wants Ronda Rousey so bad.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Ronda Rousey being called the Diva and holding a title that looks like a butterfly?
No. You think they would let her do the Stone Cold treatment where she gets to change?
By the way,
title?
I saw what happened to Rousey. In case anybody wants to comment on that,
Ugh.
but we'll leave that discussion for a different show.
That was not great on her part, but
But anyway, yeah, if they want to go after, I mean, Ronda Rousey, you can compare her. She's like the Brock Lesnar of the Divas division if she were to come.
Oh yeah, she was a step in that squared circle, as I would say.
Why Divas? Why continue with the name Diva? I think this is something that they're going to change, honestly. Are you Austin?
No, I'm not Austin. I'm
'cause he was
Jericho.
Are you Jericho? He was just staring at me. I don't know what was wrong with him.
He's surprised to see Cesaro in the Royal Rumble. That's what's wrong.
Look at these three. I hope the final guy is someone decent, because we don't want another Shane McMahon Royal Rumble winner.
Oh,
Okay.
Roman Reigns.
See, this is a legit Final Four. Actually, there's
We got
one more.
more.
There's one more. Watch it be someone stupid. Oh, no, Austin, please.
But yes, Divas. Don't like the term.
The title, though, is what I'm saying. They need to change. They need to change the name of the division, and they need to change the title, because I don't like it, and I know a lot of them don't like it. But someone needs to step up and change it. I don't know who's. Do you think Vince is behind Diva? And you think he's too stubborn to change it?
I believe he is, because wouldn't you think somebody like Triple H would have changed the title or changed the name? Like, that's why he doesn't give anybody in NXT a certain name. He just calls them NXT superstars.
Right.
He doesn't call them women.
They say the women's division, but
They say the women's division.
oh
They don't
no,
say like
Savio Vega.
they don't say like the divas in the NXT.
Yeah, that's what I like, though. I like the fact that NXT treats everybody as equals. NXT had a... Alright, this is something I want to talk about. NXT made history, made WWE history at least. And they had women main event a quote-unquote pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something that will ever happen as long as Vince McMahon is around?
No. Just like how the big guy type of... how Vince is like in love with the big guy type of thing, where the small guy would never get a good shot at the world title. Like, Daniel Bryan was considered a small guy for us, and
He had to fight. Literally, the fans had to put him in the main event themselves.
They really did. But would you see somebody like Finn Balor ever go for the world heavyweight title?
You see, I feel Finn Balor has enough of a cool entrance for him to be considered.
Yeah,
but it's just, I don't know. Like, if
will we
Divas were
see
ever
some-
going to main event, now's the time. With women like Bayley, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Paige, Charlotte,
I mean,
you don't get better than
I
that.
don't want to say that without Vince it would be a better picture, because Vince, he was ahead of his time. He's done so much for the business on every level and aspect.
He was, but I mean, I'm not saying he has to.
I don't know if he's
I'm not
still
saying
stuck
he
in
has
the
to step down.
past.
I'm not saying he has to step down, but he just needs to open his eyes to what's happening.
I think if he had a little bit more of an open mind, and I don't know why I'm saying that, because it's Vince, but if he had more of an open mind, I think he could really do something for her.
I guarantee you, if Ronda Rousey was in the WWE,
And she asked.
I think she would be in a main event. I think Vince would let her.
Oh yeah, I mean, if Ronda Rousey was in WWE, I could see her main eventing WrestleMania.
That's
Like
a little too far.
She won't win the Royal Rumble, but she would main event WrestleMania.
That's a little too far. But I don't know. With some of the matches that Sasha and Becky had,
They had
that's
great
not
matches.
it's not a crazy WrestleMania main event.
No.
I'm just gonna say. But let's not go that far. But yeah, so I don't know. And back onto this topic of 9 divas. There didn't need to be 9 divas. I could think of quite a few divas.
I would be happy with 4.
I could think of quite a few of the women in that match that shouldn't have been in it.
The only time I would say the 9 Divas was okay to use is if they were doing towards the Survivor Series where they brought in Bayley to make it 10 Divas. That would be the only time for it to make sense.
We had all this Team Diva Revolution thing going on, and it goes away right before Survivor Series. Does that make any sense?
It doesn't. They could use it in Survivor Series. Like, the writing was there. Like, it wrote itself. It practically wrote itself.
Yep. But anyway, so back what I was saying, the 9 Divas, there are a few of them that should not be there.
No.
I mean, I hate to say that people deserve or don't deserve anything like that, but there's some women in there, like, they're not as good as the others, and like, girls like Emma should be up, and girls like Alicia Fox and Tamina, they should probably be in NXT working on being better in the ring, in my opinion.
Jesus, I just got murdered by Reigns.
Because women in NXT are outclassing. Oh, I'm eliminated.
I don't think any of us is gonna win this match because
Reigns he's pushing me. He's pushing me. I'm gone. But yeah, I don't know. The women in NXT, literally all of them are better than quite a few women that we have on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Girls like Tamina, Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Naomi's okay. I think she's decent.
She's gotten so much better.
She's gotten a lot better.
I do like her gimmick as the bad person.
She's a very good.
I like her as a very good heel. She's a very good heel. I like the light up shoes. That's kind of.
But I don't like
funny.
that she's with Sasha Banks. I don't like that at all. Because it's.
They need to do
Naomi's the captain. Naomi's the captain of that team, but Sasha Banks is so far ahead of her. So I don't like the fact that she's with them.
They need to do.
I hope that's done. I hope the team thing is done.
They break it up because I can see Team Bad breaking up.
Tamina and Alicia need to go down to NXT and work on their stuff. Bayley needs to come up. Honestly, Alexa and Carmella could come up.
Yeah.
But it's just
put everyone down in NXT. Put all the big names down in NXT and bring up the solid players up into the main roster.
They call NXT a developmental territory, but the women's division in NXT is better.
Yeah, actually.
So make a change there. If it's developmental, have them develop down there.
Actually,
that's what it's for.
The one who used to be with Naomi.
Did you just let them beat each other?
I let him eliminate him.
Savio Vega just eliminated Reigns. I hope Jericho's the winner of the Royal Rumble, not Savio Vega.
He is number 30.
Let's see. Let's see, because Savio Vega better not be main eventing WrestleMania. That's all I'm saying.
He's not gonna be main event WrestleMania. Oh, maybe he might. Wasn't expecting that reversal.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Just eliminate him. It's so easy to eliminate in this game.
I know it is, but I had to hurt him first.
I would have been in Final 2 if I wasn't hurt. Who eliminated me? I don't even know who eliminated me. I think it was Reigns. I don't know.
I think it was Savio Vega.
Oh, man. I'm not going to burn our names into that because it switches every time we get eliminated. I'm never going to remember who you were.
And I'm the winner!
Good job. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My second Royal Rumble I won.
Yeah.
By the way.
The first one was Shane McMahon.
Classic Shane.
Shane McMahon was the first Royal Rumble winner in this game.
Cactus Jack.
That's so sad. But all right, we're going to take a break, and when we get back, we'll wrap up the WWE Divas, and then we'll give our predictions on what might happen at Survivor Series.
I will love... Yes, I actually got a big one. I hope you're ready for it.
All right. All right, so we're back, and so we're gonna wrap up our WWE Divas talk. But first, I want to say that we need more Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch.
Yes, we definitely do.
I don't understand why they don't run an angle like Becky versus Sasha, winner faces the champion.
Why before?
Yeah, why not set something up like that? And they need 2 Diva segments because they actually have good talent now. And you're destroying me. I can't even do anything to you. Come on, Aiden.
Aiden can't do nothing. He's not going to help you.
But yeah, so, and then when I was saying we should get rid of some people, Honestly, a year ago, I would have said Nikki Bella's one of those people. But she has gotten so good.
She's improved it so much as a wrestler. I will have to give her credit.
Like, I don't know if it's John Cena that's doing it, but she's gotten really good. She's gotten really, really good. And she has a really cool finisher. The rack attack. Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, like, I'm surprised. I'm honestly very surprised. Brie has gotten better a little bit, but Nikki has really come into her own as a wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think she has a place in the Divas division, in the women's division.
I think so too. She, like I said, I have seen her improve as a wrestler, and she's not that great.
I just ran right into you. You were a wall.
Mic skills could be better, but she's at least putting on good matches when she does perform, and that's
Thanks, Aiden.
That's a good thing, I would say. What?
Is there DQ?
Yeah, there's DQ.
Why is he giving me a chair then? You just lied to me, I bet. I could have taken an advantage there.
No, I'm sure you would have got disqualified.
But yeah, so, and the Raw segment to end the show.
What is Aiden doing to me?
Oh, yay.
Hey, stop that. I couldn't control my wrestler.
It's the charm of Aiden English. But yeah, the Raw segment that Paige and Charlotte had was amazing. It was really good.
Oh, my God.
Paige went on another level with the insults there.
She did. You could tell she really. I don't know if she was okay to say that or not. Jesus, Aiden, leave me alone! Get me out of that corner.
Aiden, help me. But yeah, I think that shows that these girls that we have up, they deserve to be where they are.
Oh, yeah.
Especially closing shows like that, they definitely deserve it.
The last time we saw a good closing promo with two females was last year's SummerSlam with Brie and Stephanie. I think we were talking about that last time.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, that was the last time a good closeout from a female segment was really good. And this one, I think they really topped it.
Yeah, it was awesome. I think we will see, where am I going?
I don't know what you're doing.
I think we'll see, look at that club. Oh,
nothing.
That didn't work. But yeah, I think we're going to see Divas main event Raw. I don't think that's an issue. I think we'll see that probably a few times. I think I just lost my head. He's going to get ejected from the match.
Aiden screwed me over so many times.
Calm down, man. You're going to get ejected. You need to relax. But yeah, so from that segment, we'll move into our Survivor Series predictions.
Yes.
So who do you think is going to win that match between Paige and Charlotte?
I'm going to go Charlotte.
Yeah?
I'm really have to go Charlotte. I think she's going to jump up the temper there, especially what Paige said to her at the end. I think she's going to go on another level, and we're going to see a really great match between these two girls.
Right. I think, honestly, it's teaching us how to play. Is this a submission?
No, it's just like one, like, you know how we used to, like,
oh, so it's just a hold. Why don't you just break
basically
it?
A hole where you can get out of it. You did
Yeah.
a good job.
But yeah, so I think I'm going to go Paige. Because, I don't know, I feel like, actually, to be honest, we have a lot of bad guys in the women's division. I think Charlotte and Becky are the only good guys left. Right?
Yeah. Charlotte, yeah. And everyone else, Team Bad is literally
Team Bad is bad.
uh,
Nikki and them aren't there anymore, but they're bad. So, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Because I was going to say, do you see some kind of double cross between Charlotte and Becky? But I honestly don't think we'll see it.
No, not this early. I mean, I would see Sasha double crossing Naomi before I see Becky double crossing Charlotte.
Right. All right. So, I think I'm going to go with Charlotte too then. So, next match, we'll have Ziggler versus Breeze, which we just found out is a match, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, me too. I think...
Who do you think wins and why?
I'm going to give it to Breeze, and I believe Summer's going to get involved on this one.
Right.
Another diva that doesn't really get the...
Well, she's not a... I think she's more of a manager than a diva in the wrestling sense. She doesn't ever wrestle. Unless there's like a battle royal or something.
We miss
Aiden,
Lana.
Aiden, you're the real MVP.
Jesus, Aiden keeps. I keep getting screwed over with Aiden English.
I mean, I can't do anything to you. Look how big you are. But
This is a very.
But yeah, I think Breeze wins also because of the Dolph Ziggler effect, and he loses every match. But no, seriously, they need to push Breeze more than they did Ziggler. I'm so scared that Breeze is gonna end up being another Ziggler where he puts on great matches but loses every time. I'm dizzy forever. Look at that
I'm
chop.
getting screwed over.
But yeah, so I think Breeze wins that one. So we got a big match here. Wyatt's versus the Brothers of Destruction.
Yes, and that's actually where I pull in my big card here.
Okay.
I think for this match, I'm thinking / hoping.
No, wait. Before you say this, is this a rumor or is this your own?
My own opinion.
Okay.
My own opinion. I'm hoping.
So this is coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, this is coming out of left field, to be honest with you.
Okay, so what is it?
This is me hoping the creative does get creative at this point.
So what is that?
So I'm hoping they start the match and everything. Next thing you know, the other two jump in, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan.
I don't
And they're
know.
like, whoa, what's this going about? And stuff like that. And Wyatt's like, I meant, and he goes, when I said Brothers of Destruction versus my family, I meant my whole family instead of saying like a tag match.
So you think instead of 2 people, it's gonna be 4-on-2?
It's going to be 4-on-2, but they're going to give them a chance to say, well, if you got anybody that you want to call out to help you guys out, go ahead. And it's going to turn into a traditional Survivor Series 4-on-4.
You know who would be awesome for that? Wait, do you have an idea?
I mean, I would love to see the one known as the Demon come up, which is
Oh,
Finn
you think
Balor.
Finn Balor might join them?
I mean, his gimmick can work with it.
That would be interesting. I was gonna say it'd be cool if APA came back and helped them out.
The Acolytes? That would be awesome.
Like JBL just steps up from his table. But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting.
But that would be one of my favorite.
So who do you think wins the match?
Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah.
Taker's 25 years? Come on. You had to give it to Taker for 25 years.
Honestly, I think Wyatt's win it. Because
Do you think they're just trying to push over Bray?
well, maybe I'm giving the WWE too much credit, but
Stop it, Aiden.
Bray Wyatt has to win a big match eventually. He has to, and he has 4 members of his family there. I think Brothers of Destruction and Wyatt's put on a crazy match. Oh, what happened to you? Did you just? I thought I was doing a move, but I guess I'm gonna die.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great match. But I think the Wyatts win because they have to win eventually. Bray Wyatt has to go somewhere from this. He can't just grab me, pick me up from my face.
I'm gonna do it again, damn it.
Oh my god. But yeah, so I think the Wyatts win. So apparently there's gonna be a 5-on-5 traditional match. We have no idea who's gonna be in it.
Ooh, Jesus. I'll tell you who's not going to be in it.
Simon Gotch is not gonna be in it after that. But yeah, so do you have any ideas of who might be in it?
I think they're going to go with New Day. And probably King Barrett and Sheamus versus the Dudleys, the Usos, and
Right.
probably Neville. That sounds like a pretty right gimmick right there.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds legit right
Doesn't sound
there.
very interesting other than New Day.
No, I think New Day will put on a...
I think whatever team New Day's on, I think they win.
So see King Barrett and Sheamus win.
I think they get eliminated first. Actually, no.
Nope. Not today. Not today.
You're just playing with me.
Oh,
But I think
at this point, yeah.
I don't know. I think whatever team New Day's on, they'll win the match.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely give it to New Day because New Day is sitting here on a high.
Yeah. So, all right, we got one final thing, and that's the title match tournament. So, real quickly, who do you think the final 2 are?
Final 2, I'm going to have to go with the heavy 2 favorites. I'm going to have to go Ambrose and Reigns.
I am also going with them. And who do you have winning? Do you have any twists in this match?
If there is a twist, I don't know who does it. It would have to be whoever wins between... it would have to be whoever wins, or whoever decides to turn heel. I don't know who. I don't know when or why or what. I just know whoever turns heel is going to win the match.
Right.
Whether that be Reigns.
So who's
I
your
think-
prediction?
I'm going to say Reigns turns heel, wins the match.
I'm going to say Ambrose turns heel, wins the match.
Jesus. And we know who won this match.
So there was DQ. Shockingly. I didn't see that one coming. But yeah, so all right, I think Ambrose wins. I think he joins the Authority, and we go from there.
I think Reigns wins and joins the Authority.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. So if you've watched this far, thank you. Feel free to leave a comment. You can suggest things on the show, what we can do to make it better. If you want to see a match, certain type of match, let me know. And thank you for watching.
And if you enjoyed this, we have another one, our first one. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that one as well.
Right. The first one covers the Survivor Series tournament.
Yep.
And what we thought would happen then. So
far, we were right.
yeah. So again, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please thumbs up. Share the video with any wrestling fans you might know. And I'll see you in the next video.
Have a good night.